Hello my lovers, today we are doing this makeup tutorial here. I call it my Coral Crush look. I had made this look a couple months back or a couple weeks back. I don't know the time frame anymore, but I did this look similar like this a couple months back, and I was requested a lot during Instagram when I did post it on Instagram to create a video for this look, and I finally did it, guys. And this is the look right here. It's a pretty corally, kind of like monochromatic summer look. It is perfect for those of you who want color, who like color and aren't afraid of color, and also for those who want just a pop for the summertime. It's pretty easy to achieve, and that is all, you guys. I missed you all. Stay tuned for the tutorial if you want to know how to achieve this Coral Crush look. So as you guys can already see, I have my base on for my eyeshadow, and I already did my eyebrows. So I'm going in with the Too Faced Just Peachy palette. Now I know that I had recently purchased so many palettes, and I'm going to get to them, I promise. I'm going to get to them. However, this look that we're going for, just, it was one of those things where I grabbed one of these old ass palettes, and I actually still really like this palette. I'm going to grab Peach Meringue, which is this matte vanilla shade right here. Oh, you can see my light. But this color right here, and I'm going to set my concealer right at the top of the brow area. If I remember correctly, I'm going to take Peaches and Cream, which is that soft matte shade right in this corner, and I'm just going to use that as a transitional shade. I think it didn't even do much of a difference, but I think like I just started using it just to get the juices flowing the day that I did do this eye look. Same brush, which is my MAC 224 if I didn't mention it, I'm going to take the Just Peachy shade in the palette. Now I'm going in with Peach Sangria, which is an even deeper peach shade. Has a little bit more of like a coral undertone to it as well. And I'm taking it with an old Sephora number 27 brush, which is kind of like a MAC 217 brush. And I'm starting right in the outer corner and then bringing it in. Now I'm just going back in with my MAC 224 brush and going to blend that out. I'm just going to take a little bit of peach cobbler right in that outer corner. It really doesn't even show up like that, but I don't know, it does something in the outer corner. Makes you feel better about the eye look. And I know it looks like I'm pressing really hard, but I'm actually not, guys. I'm just running the brush back and forth during those edges, across those edges, to really just blend everything together. Everyone asks me how I get my eyeshadows to look so blended, and I'm like, guys, I constantly just keep going back and forth back and forth with a soft brush like this. I swear the MAC 224 has been one of the best brushes I have ever experienced. And also the Bare Minerals blending brush is really, really nice as well. So now it's time to move on to the lid, even though we look like a crazy mess. I'm going to take the Glitter and Glow liquid shadow, technically, in the color Coral Crush, which looks like this. This color is absolutely stunning, y'all. And it is just so pretty, so summery. I really think a lot of you guys would really like it. And it's not focusing, but again, it just looks like this. Oh my god, so pretty. And I'm just going to directly put this right onto my lid. However, with this one, usually the Glitter and Glows are super uber pigmented, but with this one I find that I do have to layer it about 2 times. Applying this, I'm actually just going to start pretty much like in the center and use the applicator to pretty much cut a crease. And as I'm applying it, I'm just going to end up pressing it on so that it doesn't skip. Now, of course, we're going to go back in with a second layer, but you guys can see right in this inner corner, it may not be obvious to you guys, but it's super obvious to me that there's bald spots, and that's not it. So I'm just going to go back over it, try to blend it out. However, don't get too worked up on trying to blend it out, because what'll happen then is that if you touch it too much, it'll disturb the product, and then the product will just come off right back onto the applicator, and then you're just gonna catch even more attitude. So next, just add a little bit of depth. I'm going in with Peach Sangria, this color right here, and I'm just gonna add a little bit in the outer corner, right after that glitter. Again, just to give it a little bit of depth, but not too much that we're trying to smoke it out. Just to enhance it a little bit better and tie it together. I'm just gonna take a clean makeup wipe and go ahead and clean off the excess that fell. I'm going to take my lashes in the style Chandelier, of course, from Fame Lashes, because you guys know these are my favorites, and they just tie the whole look together perfect. Lashes seriously make such a difference. But onto the face, I am going to take my Erborian Extra Matte Primer. You guys, this primer is bomb.com. You guys know I was super obsessed with the Hourglass Veil Primer, and still love it for my clients, still love it for my brides. Still love the primer, however, because I've been using that bad boy since like 2014 straight, I feel like it hasn't been doing its job like it used to do. I think my skin just may have gotten used to it. And lately I've become more sweaty, I feel like, especially this summertime, and this has actually just really helped the process of my foundation not moving around. And with the veil, even though it did claim to make things water resistant, which it does, it's a great primer. Again, I feel like because I've used it for so long, it just wasn't doing me any justice anymore. So now, since I've gotten this, holy moly, you guys, if you are extremely oily or sweaty, it literally mattifies you. But once again, it's one of those primers that it doesn't dry you out. And it works with a lot of foundations as well. And it doesn't break me out, it doesn't clog my pores, and it feels like nothing on the skin. It's actually really, really awesome. and whenever I sweat or my oils pour out, it literally sits right on top of wherever the primer is, and if I sweat, it literally moves away from wherever I distribute the primer at. So that's really great. For foundation, I'm going in with my Estee Lauder DoubleWear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation. My tan has went away just a little bit, but if I go to, like if I use my everyday, like my winter and spring foundation, it's just way too light still. So now for concealer, I'm going to take this Tarte Creaseless Concealer. This is the new one that they had actually just received or just released. However, I've tried it once and it does remind me of the Maracuja concealer. So I'm confused as to why they did that. It's very, very similar to that concealer. I hope it's not, because that will be kind of shady. Tarte has really had one heck of a year with all their shade that they've been dealing with. However, you don't really need a lot of this concealer. It is full coverage. Interesting. I'm gonna take my Hourglass brush in number 110. I think they're different numbers now, but it's just like their blending brush. I'm just gonna go in right in here into that inner corner to really clean it up with the concealer, because my sponge is just too big to go in there. I have to say, even though it does claim to be creaseless, I do still see it creasing just a little bit underneath. Now, I'm not too much of a crybaby about that, just because I feel like anything always creases on me, and I end up going back in anyways with eyeshadow and covering it up. But if that really bothers you, I would stay away from this concealer. I'm just going in with my Peach powder by Too Faced, and I'm just going to set everything together. Using the same sponge to just melt it all in place. This just helps the foundation last a little bit longer as well, even though we did prime and we use setting spray and we're layering, but this just melts it together and it looks so like skin, almost like. Just presses everything in rather than like just letting a layer of powder sit on top of your face. For bronzer, I'm going in with the Rich Amber by Anastasia, and I'm taking my Hourglass number 2 brush, which you can actually use it for foundation, but personally for me, I like it for powders. Back up. Not that I need to, because I feel like this color is pretty decent, but I feel like on camera I look a little washed out. Before we go ahead and finish the eyes, I'm gonna keep continuing on my face, and I'm taking the SolMate highlighter from IluvSarahii times Dose of Colors. You guys, this is a must. It is really super beautiful. Watch, guys, watch. Wow. I thought it was like really special effects when people were playing with it, but nope. That is one layer. One layer. Hello. Your girl is sought out in space. Oh, yep, that's it right there. Mm-hmm. 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 Now, of course, if you don't like a lot of highlighter, you don't have to use it like this, but I do, duh. Then for my cheeks, I'm going to take the color Peachykeen by Bare Minerals. This is a really pretty color, which looks just like this. I'm gonna pop that bad boy right into my cheeks, in between the bronzer and the highlighter. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of my Hourglass Veil Setting Powder, and I'm gonna take that underneath the eye area to bake, and then pretty much finish off the under eye area with shadow, and I'm just gonna dust off the excess fallout if there is any. Oh, and snatch up that nose, honey. And a little bit of my forehead. I feel like my forehead got a little dark somehow. Right in here. Boom. And you know what? Why don't we just clean up the contour while we're at it? Right in here. Boom. For the under eye areas, I'm just gonna go back in with Peach Punch, which is that brighter orange, well, peach shade. And mix it a little bit with the Peach Sangria. Boom, like that. And then just run that along the bottom lash line. And remove the excess powder from everywhere. I'm just gonna hit my bottom lash line with some mascara, and I'm taking the MAC Giga Black Lash Mascara. And to finish my eyes, you guys, I'm going to take SolMate and pop that baby right into the center. Well, not the center, but my inner tear duct to really tie the look together. Now you can skip this part. I liked it without it, but I really like this highlighter. I really like this highlighter. Our face. Now let's go ahead and just set our face a bit. And before my face completely dries, I'm gonna add just a little bit more of that highlighter right here. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. Last, for the eyes, I'm going to take a little bit of this highbrow pencil, and I'm going to add that into my waterline, just to add a little openness. Now if you have a nude liner, that's ideal. It's just a little touch, guys. It's nothing like dramatic. And then for lips, I'm taking the Buxom Paradise, wait, no. For lips, I'm going to take my Buxom VA-VA Plump Paradise Found shiny liquid lipstick. This color is absolutely beautiful. I think it is like the perfect summer color. Oh my god, look at that color, you guys. That sums up my makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you guys have any more requests for other looks, please let me know down below. I hope this was relatively easy for you guys to follow along with, because I promise you it's actually a lot easier to achieve once you're actually doing it rather than talking and like, you know, showing products and things like that. Trying to make sure that you're focused on camera. So yeah, if you guys like this, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Let me know any other requests down below. And that is all. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall talk to you guys later. Bye guys.